Episode 1 kicked off with Rudius heading to the Northlands in a caravan like a stowaway traveler. Suzanne, another adventurer in the same convoy concerned for Rudius, tried to engage in a conversation with him, but he declined even to answer her questions, which utterly incensed her accomplice, Sarah. Rudius revealed that he was traveling to the Northlands to look for his mother and his people after the teleport incident happened in the Fitoa region. To help him get acquainted with how things go in the Northlands, Suzanne eventually explained to Rudius the dynamics of the three great magical nations. After reaching the location, Rudius took some rest at a local inn. While holding on to the lock of Eris' hair, Rudius realized the journey he began was not to lament over his broken relationship but to find his mother. He eventually registered with the nearby guild to officially disband his party. He decided to take on the highest-paying job, disregarding the consequences of the difficulty, because he needed money to aid his quest to get back together with his loved one. However, intruding on his decision, Suzanne offered help and invited him to join her crew. Suzanne introduced Rudius to her team, revealing that she and her crew desperately needed a new recruit to take on missions efficiently. Later in the morning, as decided, they met at the North Gate to set off for their mission, en route to the location. Each member introduced themselves to Rudius and even revealed their specialty and position within the party. While introducing herself, Sarah warned Rudius that if he botched the job and caused one of her party members to lose their lives, she would kill him. Rudius was amazed by how Sarah's persona starkly resembled Eris. While camping near the nest of Luster Grizzlies, Rudius strategized with the counter arrow to confirm his positioning. Using his Exa Flame incantation, Timothy attacked the nest of Luster Grizzlies multiple times in a row. As the beasts were harder to put down, Rudius and Counter Arrow eventually got surrounded by a horde of grizzlies, who covered themselves with mud to negate the effects of fire-based attacks. Despite the horror of getting ripped apart into shreds by the approaching beasts, Rudius gave up and accepted his fate. However, the members of Counter Arrow held their ground and fought the creatures with all their strength, while a horde of grizzlies began to move closer to Sarah and Suzanne, who were completely fatigued. Rudius defended them using his devastating fire magic attack and defeated the creatures at once. Later, the crew harvested the hides from Luster Grizzlies. Rudius, who was afraid to get along in the beginning, finally shook hands with Suzanne and thanked her for her and her team's help. While submitting the collected resources to the guild, Rudius and his team didn't receive the welcome and applause of the locals. Instead, they were despised for being outsiders. However, Timothy lightened everyone's mood by offering them free rounds to bring attention to the identities of Counter Arrow and Rudius Greyrat. Later at night, alone in his room, Rudius despised himself for giving up so easily. After recalling his journey, he let go of the remnants of the memories holding him back. Rudius took a stand that he would move forward and work hard.